Thank you, Simon, so much. Okay, just a short info for all the media people, for all the journalists here. We have a press conference at Telesofta's office at 11:00, so do your thing. And up next, it's Kęstutis Pakalniškis. Kęstutis is a co-founder of Cujo. He has over 15 years of experience of leading Q&A and management with scalable US finance, e-commerce, and security projects. So our next talk is about Leap Ahead, use of AI to scale innovations and how the robots will take over. Kęstutis, the stage is yours.
Hi, I'm Kęstutis Pakalniškis, founder of Cujo AI. And what is beautiful morning today? What is a good start? And as you know, start is always important. It's more important always to start. Where we are today with Cujo as a company, we have development centers in 4 different countries: Lithuania, Kaunas, Vilnius, Hungary, Budapest, Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, and US, Los Angeles. As well, we are acclaimed by operators, telecoms, and internet service providers like Deutsche Telekom, Telefonica, Singtel, well-known research company Gartner, and very well-known marketing company Forbes. As you see, we have even more offices for sales and integrations that covers most of the continents. Let's get back to start, where we started. 2015, we saw this slide, what would be expanding of IoT devices into market, into your homes, etc. So this shows the growth is exponential. And 2015, it was just almost 5 billion of devices. And today, we have more than 11 billion devices. And what are those IoT devices? 90% of them collecting your personal information. Think about watches, wearable devices. Think about thermostats and other. They know a lot about you. They know your personal information. They know health status, etc., etc. Second block shows that 70% of those IoT devices uses unencrypted traffic, which means all your information is already on the plate. Next block, 80% of IoT devices, because of the lack of security standards, because of the lack of security practices for less known companies or non-branded companies, they fail to comply with strong passwords. Sometimes they leave just open passwords like admin. And users at home, they don't bother to change to very strong passwords, so they are accessible. And through various breaches online, you can hear probably every day there is a new big breach of data. Already like 560 million of passwords are stored in dark databases, and don't forget to change your passwords after the breach. So those 2 slides brings and reveals the problem that IoT devices very easily hacked, and they are more and more used in our homes, and that needs to be solved. Like in general, the world looks, there are 85,000 of new malicious IPs every day discovered in the web. About 12.4 million potential victims are of, per year, are victims of phishing per year. So most of you are technically savvy, and you're getting spam emails, you're getting phishing URLs, and you are able to distinguish if it's phishing or not. But think about your families, about friends. Are they? Most probably not. And as of today, the central block shows that there are 22 connected devices in average US household. That means a lot. So think about all this data, how your personal information and etc. is exposed to hackers. So we came with the triple S, secure, seamless, and smart idea. We need to provide a solution. 2015 March, we've started with prototyping, and of course, as many of those are started with Raspberry Pi prototype. During the 2015 August, we launched Indiegogo Campaign. So Indiegogo Campaign was a tremendous success. We over-exceeded our expectations by 700%. And what's most important from Indiegogo, we got early backers, we got early beta testers, and we got tremendous feedback about what, how, and what are expectations of home users for security device, because that was a new type in the security. What we learned during this POC phase, we asked many hard questions for ourselves. What, how, and why, and that was really, really tough questions, how the solution should be implemented and what should be in the scope. But that came up very, very well, and suggestion for every startup is really, at very start, just keep pushing and ask very hard questions. And if some your work been done in the past doesn't fit in your vision, you just move ahead, leave it, and move ahead with what's really fit. So next year, in June, we launched with our own custom hardware, and it went into production. So we fulfilled our early backers, Indiegogo. We started selling online on the big online retailers like Amazon, etc. And later, during the year, we started selling Cujo at Best Buy, the biggest retail store in United States. Of course, we started participating in big events like Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Mobile World Congress, etc. And we started getting more and more attention from operators, from internet service providers, from telecoms. We were saying they having the same problem. Their end users being hacked, and how to solve this problem in general. So we started scaling Cujo AI as a platform for this solution. What is Cujo AI platform? There are major three cores. It's advanced device identification, AI security, and advanced parental control. What's there? Advanced device identification. It's a core. With the beginning, we need to recognize what devices are connected to your router, to identify the type of the device, to identify the model of the device, and to identify operational system of the device. Then we can suggest proper security for that device. So for IoT devices with AI security, we suggest behavioral analysis. And that's based on IoT device behavioral. We distinguish if it's a normal device behavior or abnormal. If it's abnormal, we block traffic and notify customer that's bad. As I mentioned before, phishing websites, it's a big deal. And how to distinguish? So we implemented URL checker based with machine learning, and it analyzes your HTTPS requests, and if the prediction is it's malicious, then we block the traffic and notify customer it's malicious. Don't go there. And there are many more layers of security with our Cujo platform, but it will take too long to explain everything. Just an idea that we secure with multiple layers, like onions, that we will achieve the best security. What is advanced parental controls? As a families, the biggest concern, kids and youngsters' behavioral on internet, on social life on internet, and major parental concerns are how much time our kids spending online. And in today's world, parents say, okay, I would like kids spending more time in basketball game or football and less in internet. But at the same time, we're willing to let kids do research online, find some good stuff. So we measure what kids and how much they spend on let's say learning on some social platforms and etc. As well, there is a concern about content our kids are browsing and they socializing. We know there are some adult contents for kids and youngsters. Parents don't want to browse and see. There are some bad activities might be between those youngsters. So we analyze contextually. We analyze the whole conversation they talking, and based on the full conversation, on the context, we make a decision. AI makes a decision. Is it bad or good? And then notifies parents about that. What lessons learned we here? Initially, we applied machine learning just for our security. But we saw that's too little. And we started applying on every aspect of Cujo, starting from device identification. As you know, like every day, there are thousands of new devices, non-branded devices coming online, and they are not recognized. We need to recognize them in order to give proper security. So we apply machine learning models here. We apply and expand machine learning on our security features. And of course, we apply for advanced parental control. As a platform and as a security system, it gives many challenges for our development. So as you know, security system must be scalable, must be real-time, must be updated, and must be reliable. So our developers constantly having a lot of challenges how to achieve that. And mostly there are deep work, deep research, and deep understanding of the technologies. And later we give to our developers, to our all engineering team, a lot of space for creativity. We give for creativity and we get very good feedback from them. They prove technologies, and it's really very, very needful to have right technologies in place. You can start scaling. So as well, we define our direction with R&D, and later going to beta testing. We're getting feedback from there. As I saw, there are development offices in 4 countries, and you can see most of them. Why 4 countries? It's not because of the geography. It's because of the talents here. We based teams on the talent. So initially, the team leads, talents being in those countries, and then historically around them, teams started building and expanding. So now we have 5 development offices in 4 countries. And of course, sales team never sleeps. They always travels and promotes Cujo for next potential integrations. What's our goal for 2018? 2018, we have a goal to secure end customer, 25 million end customers for 2 biggest internet service providers in America. That's really a big challenge for all our team, and that's our goal. So we're gonna make it. Thank you. If any questions, you can ask me or shoot an email, Kęstutis@cujo.com. Thank you.